So I'm installing this Warrior CJ Hoodlift. Bought this from Morris 4x4. I had some questions because the instructions here state that the bent rod, you'll see there's two different rods, the tape is a straight line. So the bent rod is supposed to go on the driver's side for a CJ and the passenger side for a YJ, but it just didn't look right. So I've tested this now a couple of different times. I called up Warrior. I've seen videos online stating to swap them, but what I've ultimately come up with, which is what I think the instructions should state, on the driver's side, all of the bolts facing the outside, all of the bolts. It's a little confusing in the instructions. On the passenger side, all of the bolts facing the outside, which is what it states, but it's just really hard to understand. So I thought this video might help. I've tested the clearance on this on both sides, and it lines up pretty well. This one does go straight down, gives clearance. This one does curve over, as it states, but it's not very clear. So I'll let you know how it turns out, but here's a little bit of the before. Taking care of those screws, making sure that this bracket, again, dry fit right now, just so you know. These short ends need to be towards the outside of the car on both sides, but this is a test for fit. And it looks like I should have plenty of clearance when that closes. Won't hit anything because that's on the inside. Again, with one, it's certainly going to not hold this hood, but with two, it should be fine. Bolts on the outside. All right, here is the final look at the hood lift. That's the passenger side. Just recognize it. Different way the bolts go in. I've noticed that there aren't enough bolts provided for the 1/2 inch, 1/4 inch screws. So I'm gonna call and get some more. One thing I would probably do differently next time is this arm. You'll see when it closes. You can see that wobble. It puts a little bit of weight, almost too much weight on that side, but you see it, it's there. I have this at the highest hole, which I could make the hood lift higher if I put it down. I may also change these, moving them in a little bit further. I'm not quite sure, but overall, give you an idea of what it looks like before and after on a CJ with the bent arm on the driver's side. So good luck.